So hi guys, this is just a follow-on video from the other Cromford video that I did. I'm starting at the other end near Matlock in the village of Cromford, and this is where the canal actually ends, from the other end where I came from last time. So I'm just going to have a walk along the canal, and there's a little cafe restaurant there at the end of the canal. It's nice and pretty. Parking is £2.50 for 2 hours or £4.50 for 4 hours, and there are some toilet facilities here as well, so join me on this walk. So as you can see, it's quite peaceful here, not very busy at all down the canal, and it's just lovely. Rain is trying to come out, but hopefully it won't be too bad, just some small showers. As I'm just saying that, it's actually starting to rain. There's also the train line that runs from Derby to Matlock Way, right next to the canal there. And yeah, lovely day for ducks. So this is the High Peak Junction workshops. It used to be an old railway workshops. It's just about a mile from where I started, and they've got an information centre selling some tickets, and they've got some toilets here and refreshments that you can sit out next to the canal. And as you saw in the previous clip, they're actually running leisure cruises on a big canal boat, and this is the junction where it goes up to Black Rocks, where the railway went up a really big hill. I'm going to attempt to go up that big hill, so yeah, see how out of breath I'm going to get. So they have a little old carriage down at the High Peak Junction with some information in about the old railway, the jobs that they used to do. So it's just some information for you there. So this is the start of the ascent to the Black Rocks. That's the old railway used to go up, and we're entering this big tunnel that goes underneath the road. I'm out of breath already, as you might be able to tell, but it's all good. It's all good for your health and exercise, so let's go. So the path is quite steep, as you can tell, but the views are pretty spectacular, and I'm not even halfway up yet, but we'll keep on plodding along. So I'm almost to the top, I think. As you go up, it's more woodland and it becomes more rocky with some quite big rocks around. And there's also this old pulley or machinery from days gone by when it used to be a railway. But no one around, it's lovely and peaceful. Let's keep on going. So I've made it up the hill, woohoo! It's a very steep hill and it's probably at least a mile long. So not one for people that struggle with hills. There is a car park at the top of the hill though, at Black Rocks. So you could just drive up. And at the top of the hill, as you can see, that's the engine building that used to pull the trains up the hill in the olden days. And look at the views that you get when you're up here. It's just stunning. So that's Matlock down there. It's a bit blustery up here and a bit cloudy, but there's a bit of blue there if you can see. So yeah, we'll keep exploring. I don't know if we can make it out in the distance, but you can see the cable cars and the Heights of Abraham where we went in a previous vlog. Just over there. I'm not sure if you can make the little white cable cars coming up and down there. But yeah, spectacular views. So, these are the Black Rocks that it's named for. I'm not sure why it's called Black Rocks. They're not quite black, but some quite impressive big rocks in the hillside. But yeah, there you go. Made it. So once you get up to the rocks, you appreciate how huge they are. This one reminds me a bit like the Lion King of Pride Rock. Oh, as you saw in that clip, Black Rocks is actually named after the lead that they used to mine here. Over 100 men and women used to mine for lead in this area, so that's why it's named Black Rocks. So I'm on a pretty fast descent down the hill because I've just realised that I've not got long left on the car park, so I need to get back before I get a ticket. So this is going to be a fast walk down. So an interesting fact on the High Peak Trail, in the olden days when the trains used to come down, they used to have runaway wagons that used to crash into the bottom, and they used to go about 120 miles an hour apparently, so very dangerous. So they had a spectacular accident in the 1800s where the wagons crashed and full of gunpowder and obviously created a big explosion. So they built this fire pit, not a fire pit, a crash pit, in case there were any wagons came off the track, they would just crash into this little sort of tunnel to prevent them crashing into the High Peak Junction workshops. So there you go. As you can see, plenty of activity in the Cromford Mill. Very busy. Lots of people. Even doing canoeing. Lots of geese. So, made it back to the car with no ticket. Had about 10 minutes over, so that's a bonus. It was a quick walk. So just a note to say, if you do this walk up the Black Rocks, then you probably need more than 2 hours to do a good amble rather than me sprinting it. Just another note that if you're parking in the Cromford Canal car park, that it is actually cash only, no cards, and also for Black Rocks at the top of the hill, it's just cash only, so just be mindful of that. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like for me, it really helps the channel out, and subscribe only if you like to. Thank you for watching, bye bye.